Is this thing still on? Are you guys still watching? Is anybody still interested? I feel like I've been away for so long that everyone has forgotten about me. Let's start how I like to start all my videos, with a little bit of inspiration. Today, that is a reminder that while you can't control the waves, you can learn how to surf. Hello everyone, thanks so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. If you're not new, thank you for sticking around while I took some time for myself after having my baby to readjust and to get used to this new life as a girl mom and having a baby in the house again. It's been a long time because my son is 14. Today I'm going to be reacting to Murder Song 54321 by Aurora. I've been getting a lot of requests for her and I've seen them, I hear you guys, but I was very purposefully avoiding doing Aurora because I went through 5 rounds of IVF. I had complications early in the pregnancy. I was honestly scared to jinx myself, even toward the later part of the pregnancy, that something was going to go wrong. I was just so scared because it was such a long journey, and Aurora was the name that I had chosen for a little girl, so I just couldn't handle anything that had to do with that name. But now that I have my Aurora, I feel comfortable diving back into this Aurora. So this isn't a request from a Patreon. This is just something a lot of people over the last 3 years since I did my last Aurora reaction have been asking that I do, and I'm finally comfortable doing that. But if you haven't had a chance to check out my Patreon, please make sure to do so. Link is in the description. Every single dime goes toward my mental health outreach. You get some pretty awesome perks like priority song requests, exclusive reactions, and so much more. So I will link that down below. Let's dive into the reaction. I'm pretty excited for anything that's titled Murder Song. My major is forensic psychology, and I just love all of the dark stuff. I love true crime stuff. I love shows like Dexter, things like that. So I think this is just going to be a perfect combination for me. Aurora and Murder Song. Let's go.
Five, four, three, two, one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He holds the gun against my head. I close my eyes and bang, I am dead. I know he knows that he's killing me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 oh.
First of all, she has such strong, expressive qualities with her hands and her eyes. Everything about that is just so powerful. Of course, her voice is just magical. It's very pure. I think that the delivery of the line, he knows that he's killing for mercy, I think that suggests cognitive dissonance for the killer, which is a psychological discomfort that arises when a person's actions conflict with their beliefs, their values, their ethics. And this is often the case with altruistic homicide, like mercy killings. Often by individuals, they feel trapped, they feel powerless, they feel like the victim would be better off dead. I really love the butterflies. I didn't know they were real until that one flew away, but they add to her fae-like quality. She has this fae-like quality, and they really add to that. But I'm kind of curious where this is going, because butterflies are usually representative of rebirth, transformation, hope, and the lyrics so far do not reflect that. So I'm curious to see where that's gonna go.
And he holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. I know he knows that he's killing me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 oh.
I feel like there's such a push-pull with her, obviously. She has kind of this push-pull going on with her emotions, but even the lyrics have this push-pull to them. I think that the crying here indicates remorse and guilt, this emotional collapse. That's not a cold-blooded killer. That's not the profile of a cold-blooded killer. It's someone who's overwhelmed by the weight of what they've done or what they're about to do. And it may be an expression of helplessness, of regret, of the realization that the attempt at mercy only created more harm. The 5 4 3 2 1, the rituals, the countdowns, they're often used to numb the decision making process, to avoid panic in overwhelming moments. So there's really remorse going on here. That this person didn't really want to do that. I think this can also be about killing part of yourself, and asking for death as a mercy. I know that a lot of us can understand that idea, that it feels like that's the only thing could that could alleviate the suffering, right? That either letting go in the very physical sense or letting a part of yourself die because the things in this world are just chaotic. They're difficult to look at and say, yep, I definitely want to be part of that world. It can be very hard to want to stay alive. And that's something that a lot of people don't talk about, is when you're struggling with your mental health, it's a constant conversation with yourself of, these are the reasons that I need to be here, that I want to be here. It's not like what I would consider a neurotypical person where they're just going about their day. It's almost like we have to constantly convince ourselves to want to be here. But I think that oftentimes when we get older and we realize the chaos in the world, the injustice, the betrayal, all of these things, the innocent and gentle part of ourselves often dies, and that just happens with more experience we gain. So there are several interpretations that could be taken from these lyrics.
He holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. 5 4 3 2 1. 5 4 3 2 1. 5 4 3 2 1. The gun is gone, and so am I, and here I go.
See, with the gun is gone, I was going, okay, good, we're moving toward that hope, we're moving toward that rebirth, and then, but so am I. Again, is that literal, or is it, and so am I? I'm interpreting it like the gun is gone, so that's off the table now, but so am I. There's a part of her, whether physically or metaphorically, there's a part of her that died. This person could be terminal and asking for mercy. This person could be struggling with their mental health, or this could be a case of folie à deux, not the crappy Joker movie. Oh, good God, not the crappy Joker movie, but shared psychosis, insanity of two, basically, is what that means in French. But this is when this phenomenon is when one person's mental health influences another. So the mercy could be a delusional perception of relief. Sorry, see, I keep like stuttering because I'm nervous, like coming back for the first time, thinking, am I giving substance here? Am I on par? Am I completely off? Have I just been out of it for too long? But I do think that there's many ways that this could be interpreted, but it's powerful nonetheless. I like the end here where it's almost like this whole thing is performative. Like she's putting on a face. She's having to be someone she's not. So she had to let a part of herself die to be someone that she's not, to show up in a way that other people find acceptable. But I'm glad that I came back to her. I feel good that this was a song that I came back to. It wasn't quite what I expected. I guess when you hear the word murder, you expect something a little aggressive and angsty, but it just had her signature ethereal quality. And I'd actually kind of forgotten how chilling, how haunting her voice can be. She has such a range, and it literally gives me goosebumps. So thank you for being patient with me in getting back around to Aurora. I will be doing more of her in the future. I really love her. There was just, like I said, the situation where I didn't feel comfortable doing it because I knew that just her name was going to evoke emotions that had nothing to do with the song, and I didn't want to do that, you know. I didn't want it to be irrelevant. I didn't want those emotions that were relevant to the song and her performance to be seeping in. I wanted to give her my full attention. So again, thank you guys for sticking around. What do you think? Which interpretation do you come to when you listen to the song, when you hear the lyrics? I'm curious. Also, make sure that you're sharing your mental health stories, good, bad, and crazy, here in the comments. That's how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it. Give this video a thumbs up, share it. You never know who might need to see it, and I love you guys so much. I'm excited to be back. Mwah.